Hey everyone, my name is Gary. I'm with Out of Spec Reviews. We're going to be taking the 2022 QX80 from Infiniti, the highest spec model we have, on an efficiency run today. Just heading down the highway at about 70 miles an hour.
So I just clicked for the first time, $87. Oof. But it's also premium, so we're just gonna wait another 20 seconds or so and then click again until it's full. Okay, it's been 30 seconds. Just gonna keep it going until it clicks again. It is basically a 22-gallon tank, and let's get on the road.
Hey everyone, we're back in the car. We're about to start the test. We are going to be at auto, 70 degrees inside the car. There is no eco mode, so we're just going to be doing normal. The tire pressures are at factory spec, and we're going to be at 70 miles an hour with GPS confirming that on the road. We won't be starting the test until we start the car, but we'll see you on the road.
So we're getting onto the highway now, just going to slowly get up to 70 miles an hour and then just put on cruise control and then double check on GPS to make sure it's 70 and adjust if not. And then we'll just sit here for the loop and we'll go through some details about the car as well. So the GPS said that 70 was 69, so I put it to 71, and then we're cruising at 70 miles an hour. And the reason I brought Gary here with me today is because I'm kind of showing him the ropes to how to do these things, and maybe he'll take on some in the future, and just show how we do these MPG tests, how they're run, and why, not necessarily why we do them, but the logistics of it to make sure that's all accurate. Because what we're doing now is sitting at 70 miles an hour, not behind anyone so we don't get anyone's draft, and just cruising. And we'll do this until we get to the turnaround spot and do the same way on the way back. And then as soon as we're back, we turn the car off, fill it up, wait 30 seconds, fill it up again, and then subtract or divide the distance by the gallons, and that's how we figure out our MPG.
All right, so after spending a good amount of time with the car, I do like it. It's nice and comfortable. You can seat as many people as you'd like in the back there, and it's super nice for long road trips. You can see here we're out in the middle of nowhere, and we are just gliding along. It's the most comfortable thing I've been in a while. The infotainment system is nice. I like that it has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The screen is at a little bit of a weird angle, but it's something I'm sure that people can get used to. It's a good car. It'll last you a while if that's what you're looking for in a vehicle, and it'll be a good car for a lot of people, especially if you like spending time on the road doing some road trips. So while we're on the road, I want to walk through our options list here. This car, as tested, is just a hair under $90,000, and it has every single option you could possibly put on this car. One thing I do want to talk about is the hydraulic body motion control system. When you take this thing around corners, it is nice and soft and forgiving because of that system, and I really like it.
To add on to what Gary said about the active body control, it is very nice, especially if you're hustling around some corners. It feels like there's almost no body roll, and it really just, you can hustle this thing around really quickly, and everyone moves out of your way because this car is so big that no one wants to be in front of it. Two main things I do think this car is missing out in is, one, no massaging seats. Although I do love this interior, it is very comfortable. I like the feel of everything. It's got heated and cooled seats, which is nice, especially for the summers where most of this car will probably be in, like North Carolina, LA, and other suburbs. Not really a Colorado car, I would say personally. And it doesn't have a moonroof. It only has this, which is very small, and there's nothing back here. It's all just blank space. We just crossed over into Wyoming, not Montana. That's way too far. And we're on here for another couple of miles before we do the turnaround spot. So we're coming up to the exit now, just gonna take it off cruise control. But the nice thing about this exit, as you guys know, is that it's just a loop, so you don't really have to slow down all that much, which is very nice as long as there's no oncoming traffic. So we'll just loop through here real quick. It's 33 degrees outside. Looks like we do have some oncoming traffic for once. This is the first time I've ever seen oncoming traffic doing this. And we're looping back on. So we're merging back onto the highway, gonna put it back at 71, and we're off to the gas station. Well, we'll see how well this actually did. So what Gary said earlier is how you can fit 7 people in here. You can do it comfortably. You can just munch down the miles. It's perfect for road trips. It will last you thousands of miles because it's just naturally they aspirated V8 that's coming from Infiniti, and we all know they're just gonna last forever. But you can also just do it so comfortably. It's just so quiet on the road. You don't really hear anything. And you can also tow 8,500 pounds. So you can throw all your kids in the back, relatives, friends, whatever you have, tow a boat, go horseback riding, throw the horses in the trailer, and go pick up some ATVs. You can just tow anything you basically want. I know, that's like 10 motorcycles basically. You can throw on the back of this.
A lot of things. Overall, I think this car is respectfully done. You know, it's nice and it's quiet and it's comfortable, and it is one of the better places I've been in for long road trips on terrain on roads like this. You know, it's really well done, and I can't wait to see what Infiniti does next.
So this car does have adaptive cruise control, but one thing it does not have is active lane keep assist. It does have lane departure warning, but no lane keep assist, which I kind of find a bummer, but I mean, it is what it is. It still drives super nice, so not much to complain about. We are coming up to the exit, and we get a nice little sunset too. The sun just dropped down behind the mountains, and I'm really hoping high for this. I didn't notice it downshifting at all during that entire trip going up and down the hills. And that's why we also do a loop style test, so that it's both up and down the same amount of distance and elevation, and if there were any wind, we'd see the difference of that too. But now we're pulling up to the gas station, nice come and go, and we'll see what it is. We just pulled up. Oh, someone spent $113 here before us. Let's put premium in her again. Are we gonna do more than 3 gallons? What do you think?
I think so. I think we might hit 4.
Oh, we're definitely going over 3. Oh, and I just gotta wait 30 seconds. So we just let it go for 30 seconds, wait for it to click. There it goes.
When I said I think it'll hit 4, I said I think it'll hit 3.6, and look at that. 3.6 on the dot.
It's 57.5, and then divide that by 3 gallons and 61. Yep. See? 15 miles per gallon. Oh,
wow.
no.
Wow.
Well, honestly,
wow. I mean, for what it is.
I gotta show you guys this. This thing is absolutely massive.
It's huge.
Gary, how tall are you?
5'10"?
Yeah, the car is over 6 feet tall, and it is so wide. But it's actually, this is what gets people out of the way, because it's so wide and aggressive. I think it looks great. What do you think, Gary? You think it looks good?
I think it looks good. It's handsome styling, and it's classy.
Well, there you have it. basically 16 miles to the gallon. So, I mean, it was a smooth ride, right, Gary?
Yeah, it was a smooth ride. It's a great place to be if you're going to be out on the highway along.
Yeah,
time.
exactly. And it's just so quiet in here. The sound system's great. And would you ever see yourself buying one of these?
If I had the money, it'd be up there in contention, yeah.
Yeah, I think I would too. Especially, I would lift it, put some bumpers on it, make it a little overland rig. No rock crawler thing, because I think this is too heavy. But I do think it's great at road tripping. But Gary, do you think you're going to see yourself doing more MPG loops in the future?
I think so. So.
Love to hear it.
Way too much fun.
Well, we'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.
See ya.